I'm going to tell you why the new items in Albion Online's upcoming update all suck. There is nothing to get hyped for. All of these items absolutely blow. Let me show you why they suck. Here we go. Starting with the damn cape. All right, the Smuggler's cape at 8.4, okay. It only gives you 1 minute 30 seconds cooldown reduction, and it takes 3 minutes 26 seconds to come back. That is the longest cooldown cape in the game, for one. But secondly, you know, I was like, oh, I could use this cape to do double invis ganks, and we can do faction bombing again. Since they nerfed that, guess what? No, because invisibility potions have a 2 minutes cooldown, unfortunately, so you cannot double dip invis potions. The only thing you can really truly double dip is, you know, 8.3 poison potions. And here's the damage. Here's the damage you're expected to do on an enemy mob or a player with this cape. And that is 1 poison potion. Let's let it do its full ticks. And there we go. And then we throw another one. And yeah, it's a good chunk of damage, right? You know, double potioning is 3,170 damage. That's as good as this cape gets. And you know how expensive these are? Well, let's find out. And yes, these prices are current. 1 potion is 160,000. So if you want to spend 320,000 to drop someone's health down, be my guest. I will say that they're probably going to nerf this before launch, because if you double toss an 8.3 poison potion in a corrupted dungeon at someone, they die. Unless they have full immunity, like Cleric Cowl or Mist Jacket or anything like that gives them full damage immunity, they will just instantly lose the fight. And so this cape is a free win in corrupted dungeons. I don't expect this to reach live at all. It's just not going to happen. It deals too much damage, all right? But that's like the only real use for it. Yeah, you can double growth. You can double resist pot. Who cares, right? There's the other capes are way more versatile and useful in PvP and PvE situations. Next up is the Forcepulse Bracers. And I was like, you know what? These things are pretty neat, except they're not. So, Unstoppable Rush, you push E, and you have to have an enemy targeted, and you'll auto-walk towards them. Anytime you auto-attack or cast a spell, it does a shockwave behind them. So it's going to look like this, and you can cast it one more time, getting 3 more shockwaves. So, boom, punch, 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 push E again, punch, punch, punch. That's the damage. The guy behind him took 1,800. This guy took 2,362, and that is with 6 auto-attacks. 6 auto-attacks, okay? Whereas, okay, the next best thing would be Spiked Gauntlets. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Spiked Gauntlets aren't going to hit as hard as the Forcepulse Bracers, and I didn't even have the Masterpiece ones equipped. I just had these equipped, pretty sure. So, if you see here, I'm going to do 6 autos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to push E, and you'll see the damage is less, but the behind the person damage is more. Why am I using the other thing again? And also, this one has a way bigger AoE, it casts faster. It also will deal more damage to players. If you're in like a raid, like a ZVZ, no shot caller, no guild leader is going to have you run these ever. And you may be thinking, but Swole Benji, it lowers the maximum and current health by a percentage. Yeah, okay, that's what Realm Breakers are for. That's what all the other weapons are for that are in the raid, and they do it instantly and with more damage. And this thing, you have to hit 6 attacks to get, you know, at least, okay, 5 attacks to get the full 5 stacks, okay? But if I have 2 Forcepulse Bracers, bro, if you have 2 Forcepulse Bracers, you know what's even better than that? 2 Hellfire Hands, okay? ZBZ is all about the clump and dump. You get them all in a little ball, and then you blow them up. And every single ZBZ guild leader will agree with me on that one, even if they're on Reddit, okay? So, normally, when you do Infernal Boulder, it hits 3 times. And if you're in a small-scale PvP, you do this little kick move and drags people along with you. So, look at the damage, and multiply this by 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 bounces. That would be 3,000 total damage. This guy ate 2 bounces for 2,000 total damage. And, hey, it's the same cooldown as the other gloves. You can cast it from a distance. It's just a better ZBZ glove. This, like, what is the purpose of this? It's not PvE, because there's better PvE gloves. And I guess it's better than Raven Strike, because Raven Strike, it just does pitiful damage. But it does throw opponents up in the air for 1 full second, and when you are thrown into the air, you cannot do anything. You're just floating there like a doofus. Now, I can't float the target dummies, but you can see the damage just ain't quite there, right? But anyway, and yes, I'm aware I'm wearing leather. I'm wearing leather, okay? This is so all the tests are streamlined and exactly the same. All right, and yes, I'm running an 8.1 beef stew, just in case you're wondering. All right, and I'm not popping my boots, but, you know, I will pop boots here in a little bit to show you the next weapon, which is the Rotcaller Staff. Now, it's a one-handed weapon, which means, dun dun dun, we get to wear a crypt candle with it. That's right, the highest DPS boosting weapon, or offhand in the entire game. And so the Rotcaller Staff, for those that don't know, when you cast it, here's the cast bubble. Everything in this circle will be knocked back, and then it will be puked on. It is a vommy mommy weapon. That's right, for those Dead by Daylight players out there. And it deals, look at that, right? 892 damage, okay? And again, this is at 2130 item power. This is complete, this is excellent, not masterpiece, but everything's maxed out. It's the test server, duh, right? And so, yeah, it's okay damage for a single spell. Now, what is its purpose? Its purpose is to negate healing completely for 2 seconds. Oh no, 2 seconds, man. Yeah, if you're some hotshot top 10 guild, you know, bomb squad, I'm sure they'll probably use this. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. Because their bomb squads already have healing negation in other forms, to the point where healing is just a complete waste of the healer's time anyway. But the point is it better than Shadowcaller? And my Shadowcaller happens to have some lifesteal on it, which won't come into play here, but let me just show you the basic combo that I would do in, like, say, a group dungeon solo, which is no longer viable. All right, so let me go ahead and target the middle dummy here, and we're going to just do a big DPS dump on this sucker with our boots, you know, puddle, laser, everything. Like, you're going to see, this is our normal combo. So boots into puddle, into armor, into helmet, into E, into W. And there we go, 1 auto attack, and the damage here, you're going to see that the total damage in that single combo without reapplying the puddle is 8,518. So that's pretty good. That's a lot of damage. Now, comparing the item power, 2130 versus 2130 is exactly the same. All right, we're going to slap on the Rotcaller now, and it's a little more gimmicky to use on target dummies because you can't knock back a target dummy. But we're still going to do the same exact combo in here, 9 seconds. And it will do a tiny bit more damage, but there's a caveat, a caveat. I don't know how to pronounce it. I know how to spell it, though. And that is, it doesn't heal us. All right? So, let's look at the numbers. We boots, we puddle, we armor, we helmet, we then E-spell, we get closer, and we laser. All right? And then we 1 auto. Boom, 1 auto. And you'll see the damage is higher. Look at that. The damage, it's going to reach 9,000. It's over 9,000. We did it, guys. So, we're about 600 damage above the Shadowcaller. Does that mean that the Rotcaller is better? No, 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 sir. Because, let me show you. You have to remember that the main reason we use the Shadowcaller, the absolute main reason, is that it heals us for every little doofus that we hit with it, okay? And if I hit one guy with it, just one dude, look how much I'm healing. The 86s, okay? So yeah, that was 344 damage, and that's about how much it would heal me, for 344 per enemy. So if I'm hitting at least 2 enemies, that means I'm healing 600 health. And guess what? Even though we're about 600 less damage, well, just fighting 2 guys, we are now 600 health higher, which means we're at a net 0. But, you know, when I do pulls, I pull the whole damn camp, okay? I get like 8-9 dudes on me. And so when I cast it, I'm fully healing. When I use a Rotcaller in like I go to a group open world little, you know, those little circles in the open world. I don't think I can pull them up here, but yeah, like these things, you know, the group dungeon camp thingies, the open world camps. The Rotcaller just die because I'm not healing. I'm not restoring my HP. So for PvE, the Rotcaller sucks. And for PvP, there's just way better options in your raid, in your ZVZ. But so, Benji, you don't ZVZ, you're not in a guild. I was in a top 10 guild. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I have alts, and they're in guilds. I know what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth. Okay, now, finally, we have the Skystrider Bow. And I will say, it's a cool bow. I'm going to show you what it does, and then I'm going to show you why it sucks. I'm going to show you why it's garbage, and why you don't chase this, don't craft this, don't buy this, don't use this. Okay, so here's what it does, and I'm excited because it gives us a new camera angle, right? Check this out. Woo! I can see the house up here, and you can shoot 3 times, little AoE, little lightning circles, whoop-de-doo, right? Now, I don't have a Bow of Badon on me, but I immediately know that a Bow of Badon 8.4 with maximum spec is going to hit harder than 1,407, okay? That was our top DPS, okay? Now, I'm going to show you one of the worst bows ever, and that's the Wailing Bow. The worst bow in the game. One of the worst items in the game, really. And guess what? You want to take a guess? I'm gonna let you do a little guess in here. So, Demon Arrow. The more enemies it pierces, the more damage it does. And we're going to pierce all 3 of these target dummies. All right, look at that. The third pierce and onward, 1,407 damage. In a single cast from range without putting yourself in danger or on the front line. So... Wailing Bow is already better. It's 2080 item power at maximum, and this thing is 2130, so it's outperforming it at lower item power. That's ridiculous, right? But it doesn't end there, all right? Because the Wailing Bow can also trigger explosive arrows. So if I exploding arrow it now, you'll see that the damage is actually higher. It doesn't not only match the Skystrider Bow's power, but the second guy hit is taking slightly more damage, although not that much. And you may be thinking, but Swole Benji, what about the Skystrider Bow and Explosive Arrow? Well, guess what? It doesn't work. And there's a reason I'm making this video, is because maybe a dev will, his little intern will be like, Swole Benji made a video on all your hard work, and he's trashing it. He's really talking a bunch of crap about it. And they're like, oh, that's Swole Benji. What do you have to say? And he's like, well, you forgot to code in Explosive Arrows, dork. So we're going to cast Explosive Arrows, and then we're going to cast Sky's Fury, and we're going to dump, we're going to unload, still 1,407. Yeah, we still have chin charges, okay? And look, you can see that it, clearly works on other abilities. Boom, now we're at 7 charges. So, yeah, Explosive Arrow doesn't work, and if it did, I think it might be good. It might be okay, but it's not working, all right? But this is a longbow. Now this is a masterpiece. Don't worry, it's not much more power. It's 2070 item power. It is not awakened or anything, okay? The Skystrider Bow is 2130 item power. All right, so that's 60 more item power than our longbow. Now, I just want to push E on these guys real quick, and look at the damn... Oh, I canceled it early. Ignore those numbers. I forgot it was a channel. I haven't used this bow in a while. But I know that this does more damage. I just know it does, because I play the game. I know the game. Anyway, we push E. Look at this. And there it is. 1,712 damage on all 3 targets in a big-ass circle. A bigger circle than this bow, okay? And it's got a shorter cooldown. 15-second cooldown versus... Why is my friends list open? Versus 30 sec... No, hold on. What is the damn cooldown? This is 0. Yeah, it's not 0-second cooldown, you liars. But look, also longbow, hey, have you forgot? Explosive Arrows works with it. So now look at the damage. Oh boy, 2,702 on the middle guy, 2,300, 2,400 on the side guys. All right, you don't want to be the middle or the side guy. Now, look at the cooldown on our camera zoom out spell. That's all this is good for. You get a flat force, what is this called again? Skystrider Bow, and you use it for cool camera angles. That's it. Check out this cooldown. Boom, 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 30 seconds. Why? Why is it double the cooldown of Rain of Arrows and half the damage? I don't know. Who's coding this game? Who is programming this? What is the deal? All right, and don't tell me, Swole Benji, your build sucks. If you use these boots and use this armor and this helmet, the bow will be better. You're using the wrong items for the build. If you use the proper armors, then the gloves and the Rotcaller and all and blah, 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 blah would do more damage. Well, guess what? So would the weapons I'm comparing them with. The longbow would deal tremendously more damage if I used a cloth armor. No crap, Sherlock. I know this. All right. But, at the end of the day, this Smuggler's Cape, though, you just go into the Corrupted Dungeon and you just throw 2 potions at someone, and if they don't have a way to heal immediately or immune to damage, they're just dead. Like, enjoy your free rank ups. 3,170 damage. They're just dead. They're just dead. Anyway, that's it. That's the patch. the gear sucks. Don't chase these. Don't craft these. Don't buy these. Don't fall for the Albion TV dork scam, because every time Albion TV tries to sell these crystal weapons, yeah, don't buy them. Don't do it. Maybe, before the patch, these weapons will be buffed. And if they aren't, then it's, oops, SBI messed up. Oops, maybe whoever's designing these things, Retro Man, maybe they should take a little vacation for a while. Go on a cruise, man. Go on, just go on a cruise, eat some coconuts or something, bro, and just take a chill pill. Let that brain thaw out. Let that brain get nice and mushy and filled with nutrients or something, because these are supposed to be super weapons and guild ZBZ weapons, and they're not. They serve no purpose other than, hey guys, new weapon. Hey, news website, check out our new updates. Why are you updating the game if the updates suck? I don't know. I don't get it. But that's the video. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm sorry that the other Albion creators, okay, there's other Albion creators besides me. I'm sorry that they upload like 30 to 50 minute videos where half of it has nothing to do with the title or the thumbnail. But yeah, it's really annoying. You click on a Coco video and like half a video, he's not even trying out the new weapons. He's just like doing other crap. Or you go to Equart and he's got some stupid intro you got to skip through. And then he's got like half the video he's doing something else with not even the new weapons. Oops. Maybe learn to be YouTubers for once. That's why your channels are dying. Anyway, see you later. Click the video on the right side of your screen. And if you don't, you're going to get gout for a whole week. And you can't walk on it. And you can't even put your foot in your shoe. And it's going to happen to you. And you're going to hate it. And next time, you'll know to click that video or else.